Hey, Spirit Gang, Golden here. I'm coming on because I have a very, very important channel message and information to help change your life. If you are a light worker, or you're feeling very alone, or you're struggling financially, or even if you're just wanting to get out of your 9 to 5, then I have a really important message for you. And I feel like if you were guided to my channel today and to this informational reading channel message today, that it is no coincidence, because I don't believe in coincidences. And this channel message came through to me this morning. And the message coming through was, if you are resonating with any of those things, if you're a light worker and you have been through an awakening, or you're experiencing awakening, and you feel this sudden urge to want to do something, to want to help others, to want to better yourself. If you are feeling very alienated at this time, like no one connects with you that you used to hang around with, even down to your family, people at work, if you feel very isolated at this time, it's all meant for a reason, okay? And it's all meant to put you through kind of this phase to where you're meant to be in solitude and learn how to embrace solitude, because there is a catch. God is going to place you in situations where you are stripped from everything, okay? Stripped from everything because there is a higher calling for you, and you are meant for blessings. You are meant for financial freedom, okay? And the message coming through was to share your voice, okay? So when I went through this experience, I was stripped of everything. I felt like I didn't connect with anybody. I felt very alone. I felt like I didn't have anyone to talk to, and my phones broke. Everything was going wrong, like everything possible. And I started to watch YouTube music videos because I literally had internet at the time. Like my phones kept breaking and I couldn't afford another one at the moment. And I was guided to YouTube to watch music videos. Then all of a sudden, all of these things started popping up in my feed, and I was guided to them. So I feel like if you were guided to this message today, then you know what I'm talking about. You were guided to tarot readings. You were guided to channelings. You were guided to something because you were stripped away from everything. You were in solitude. You wanted to connect with other people, and all of these things started synchronizing into your life. And it's exciting. It can be scary because you're like, how do these people know these things? How are these things popping up into my life for a reason? Well, they're popping up into your life for a reason because everybody's experiencing this wave of awakening. And if you are a light worker, you have gone through this awakening, or you're in this awakening process, okay? And it means that you are stripped from everything because you were meant to be a light. You were meant to share your voice. You were meant to get to a point in your healing journey where you were stripped from everything, and now you're like, well, now what do I do? And instead of feeling hopeless, you reach out to an online community, because you're connecting with other people. You start to see that other people are going through the same thing as you. So the message that I was getting through today, where you can become financially free, and this is the way that God and your spirit guides and your angels had it set up, so that you would find a platform that you would connect with. You would find people that you could see were going through the same things. You would get excited about things. And I can't stress this enough. If you are in a twin flame journey and you're struggling at this time, feeling very alone, and you're putting that attention into your twin flame partner, this is going to be the best, most healing thing that you can do, is to create something. Now, if you're not sure what to create, if you don't want to have your face on a platform, you could do a podcast, okay? You could create art, and it could be on your art as you're drawing, painting, coloring, and you could be talking about things that you want to talk about. You could be talking about experiences, okay? Because everybody goes through experiences, and what do they like? They like to connect with people that understand them, that, okay, this person's going through that experience. Talk about your 9 to 5. Talk about why it didn't work for you. Talk about your awakening. Talk about anything. All you need is Wi-Fi or an internet connection and a phone to record. And even if you don't have internet and you have to go somewhere to use Wi-Fi, you can record on your phone and then upload when you get to Wi-Fi. So there is possibilities here, and I cannot stress this enough. These platforms make and you make really good money once you get going on these platforms. Yes, it takes work. Yes, it takes dedication. But with that comes the excitement. Okay, you have to meet a quota before you start becoming part of their whatever platform you decide, whichever platform calls to you. And you could test it out. You can try different ones, but keep doing something. And when I was going through my awakening, you guys, I kept seeing the word try in anything that I looked at. And it would make me cry because what do I have to lose at this point? You know, I feel like I don't connect with anybody. I feel like no one understands what I'm going through except for random strangers on the internet. And so the message that I got coming through was, if you build it, they will come. Just like that movie, Angels in the Outfield. So God is going to see that everybody that you were surrounded with didn't support you and you were unsupported. So God's going to send you strangers who will be that support system. And when you have something that you create and you start building this little foundation of a community of people that connect with you, and not everybody is going to connect with you. There will be people that will try and drag you down, that will be negative on your page. Just get rid of their comments. You don't, it's your creation, okay? You can create whatever you want. If you don't want that negativity on your platform, either ignore it or you could block it. That's all you have to do, because there will be, and I promise you this, there will be people that are going to connect with what you're going through. And as long as you are wanting to be a light and you are wanting to spread positivity and you're wanting to say, look, this is what I went through and this is what helped me get through it. Or if you're not sure how to get through something, there are tons of people out there that would like to share their opinion or give guidance that don't have a platform. So if you have a question, you could honestly say, you know, I'm struggling to get through this. Is there any good advice anyone has out there for me? And if you put the right title in there, it's going to catch the right person's attention who has been through that experience, and they will help you get through that experience. So you then get support from people all over the world that are going through the same things, so you know that you're not alone, okay? And it's coming from complete strangers. When I tell you that I started my channel, I did not tell a single person I knew besides my mother. And to this day, I think one person that I know knows about it that I grew up with my entire life, and they're not even a supporting system, support on my channel. So the support that I've gained and what gave me confidence, and not only that, it's going to bring you confidence. It's gonna get you out of your shell. God is going to put you in places that, in order to change, to know that you can create a life for yourself. You don't need anyone else to do it, and that's what this is all about. This is all about finding yourself. This is all about being a creator. This is all about creating your own emotional support by being your own support, and then if you build a foundation on that, your people will show up for you. Okay, you may meet the love of your life once you start doing these things for yourself. And that's why I said earlier, I cannot stress this enough. If you are in a twin flame journey, once you start creating and focusing that energy back into yourself, it's going to raise your confidence level. It's going to start magnetically pulling your person back into you. They may even be synchronized somehow to come across your page, and it's going to align you and your person again. You never know unless you try. If you build something on a beautiful foundation, your people will come. Angels in the outfield, okay? So I cannot stress this enough. Once you make your quota, and it'll give you, it's going to take time, but post every day. If you work a 9 to 5, do this on the side. Post a quick 5-10 minute video. You can create content with AI. You can create content with AI voice with your own writing in it. There's unlimited possibilities, okay? And so I feel like it was created to do something good with, right? And so if you want to share a voice, but you don't know how to connect with people because you don't know anybody, or you just want to spit ideas back and forth with people, create a platform to spit ideas back and forth with people. You will be aligned with the right people, because what you are seeking is seeking you. What do people do when they get on YouTube? They scroll and they scroll until they catch something that catches their attention. Okay, so not only is it giving you emotional support, and you know how many times I have a bad day and I go on and I see the beautiful comments from all of you, and it just lifts my day and it keeps me going. It keeps me doing what I'm doing. But not only that, I don't have to work a 9 to 5 anymore. Not only that, I feel good about what I'm doing. Not only that, I feel like I'm not alone. And not only that, it keeps me inspired. Not only that, is going to eventually, bring me financial freedom, as I'm still so early into this program on YouTube, but I have a TikTok and I've got all these other things. It grows from there. So I cannot stress this enough. Create content. Use your voice. Talk about anything that you want to talk about. And if you're not sure, if you're not quite there yet, then remember this video, because you would have been drawn to it for a reason. What I did is I took notes and I wrote in a journal, and I found the notes that I wrote last night on a certain page. And within like a week later, I got so excited about it that I just decided to try it, okay? Whatever you're called to, if you're called to healing crystals, you could do a video about healing crystals. You could do a video just talking about things that, you know, you've experienced. You could vent about your 9-to-5 experience. You could vent about what it feels like to be isolated, because other people are going to connect with you. And as long as you are a positive light, God will find a way. Your angels will find a way to send people your way that will connect with you in the right time. And it's going to take hard work, and it's going to take dedication to get to those quotas, to where you finally make the program to where you can start getting paid by these platforms. But then it'll be something that you're excited about because you're trying to reach that goal. So what are you doing besides focusing your attention on everything that you've been through, everything that hurts? You're turning that focus inward, and you're transmuting dark energy into light. Okay? You are healing yourself while you are connecting with others, healing for others, and you are making a change in your life that is going to, eventually could bring you financial freedom. You could stop working a 9-to-5, but you just have to keep at it. You have to keep trying. What do you have to lose? Okay? If you are unhappy about where you are, take a little time in the day. If you've got children, wait and save some time for yourself, because time for yourself is really important. Get up early in the day. Take, an extra 15-20 minutes to record some content. And then throughout the day, you can mess with it and upload it as you are ready. But whatever it takes, just keep trying. And I promise you, if you build a foundation on one of these platforms, it's a way to share your voice. It's a way to help. It's a way to be a part of your community. If you need help with supplies, like let's say you're an artist, you can post a video saying, look, I'm a light worker, I'm an artist, and I'd really like to start sharing my art. Is there anybody that has any donations to supply? You could set the settings for YouTube to post it in your local community, and people will show up for you. I promise you this. People will show up for you. And don't be discouraged if it takes a couple of posts to get people's attention, because it will take time. But it is so exciting when one person engages with you. All you need is to make a difference in one person's life, and it's a domino effect. Okay? And not only that, each time that you do, you're healing yourself. So it's really important. I'm telling you, you can make so much money on these platforms, and you're doing what you love. You're doing things to heal yourself. You're healing yourself in a way that you're being a creator, and you're uplifting yourself. You're getting the courage to come out of your shell, because a lot of times if you're a light worker, you get to this point where you get secluded and you go through this roller coaster of, I have no one to talk to. I'm so alone. I'm in tears every night, because if I just had somebody to believe in me or to talk to or to love me, then I would be better. Well, this is when God is going to really disconnect you and show you that you don't need anyone else but yourself. And once you realize that, and you're forced to be vulnerable, get rid of your fears and put yourself out there. Okay, like I said, you don't have to put your face out there. There's so many different ways to create. Research it. Get out a notepad, okay? And like I said, I got distracted. I'm sorry. I wrote on there, tarot reading. I want to help people heal their energy, because I knew I was a psychic, and I knew that I could read energy from a very young age. Okay, I wanted to help people heal. I wanted to do this on a global scale, okay? And then all of a sudden, I wrote this a long time ago in journals as I was going through my awakening, and I had no one to talk to. Then all of a sudden I was guided to YouTube, and I started watching all these other people, and I'm like, how do they know my information? It's all because we are connected, through energy of consciousness. And so you will align with people. Not everybody is going to connect with me, but they might connect with you. Okay, so that is why you're needed. This is the most important message I'm going to put out there, okay? This is why you are needed. You are important. Your voice matters, okay? Because not everybody is going to resonate with everybody. Not everyone's going to resonate with me. Not everyone's going to resonate with you. There are over 8 billion people on the planet, and every day more and more people are awakening and going through this experience, and they need to know that they're not alone. And they need to know that other people have gone through the same experiences, that it didn't just happen to them, but it happened for them. Okay? And they need to know, how do you get to the other side? And they need to know, they saw you do it, so why can't they do it? Okay? And not only that, when you get to these programs and you get so many views, you can make thousands and thousands of dollars a month. Okay? There are people that are promoting and all of a sudden their channels blow up, and they're making, you know, so much money. You'd be shocked to see how much money these views get you. Okay? And not only that, you're sharing your voice, you're making a difference, and it feels good, and it's very healing. So if you are struggling financially, please let go of your fears. Okay? It's all about being vulnerable. It's all about being tested. You know how many times I wanted to give up, or people on my platform threw shade at me and made me feel frustrated because I wasn't reaching the kind of people that I needed to, and then God would send people my way that would uplift me and remind me that I'm not going to be for everybody, and that's okay. But you are going to be for a lot of people, and a lot of people are going to resonate with you that probably resonate with you that don't resonate with me, so we need you out there. I'm not worried about anybody, you know, I'm not trying to gatekeep here, because this has been the best thing that I've ever done for my life. It's been the best thing that I've done for myself financially. I don't have to work a 9-to-5 anymore. I get excited about what I do. I'm constantly, all I do all day is think about content. And not only that, I'm opening myself up as a channel to channel these messages through, and it's bringing my intuition to new heights. Okay? And so I'm connecting with people on, every time someone engages in my videos, likes my videos, subscribes to my content, I'm connecting with them energetically, and so I'm able to be some sort of a guide to their situation. I'm picking up on their energetic fields. Okay? So not only that, you'll be intuitively guided to new things. You're always going to be one. It's like limitless. Once you start turning this, you know, instead of chasing somebody else or chasing, you know, just always constantly worried about something else, you start chasing things for yourself. Like, you're constantly chasing ways and things you're going to create. That's all I think about all day. That's all I think about all day. Okay? And I get so excited to connect with everybody. It's like, I wish that I would have found this sooner, but this is how it happens. It aligns for you when it's time. And I feel like if you were aligned with this video, that it's time for you to let go of your fears. Okay? Be vulnerable, and it will bring you blessings. Okay? And not only that, you'll be blessing other people by sharing your experiences and sharing your voice in a positive way. And I promise you, like I said, if you share your voice in a positive way to help uplift people, God will find a way, and you will eventually be financially free. You'll have a support system. You'll feel okay with going out and meeting more people because you're socially, you know, getting out there again. Because once we go through this hermit mode, we get to this point where we don't want to talk to anybody after that. We kind of want to stay, and so it's kind of time to push us out of the nest. And that was really the message that I was getting through. It's time for me to come through and be a guide for you and help you and push you out of the nest and tell you that it's time. Okay? It's time to be vulnerable. Let go of your fears. You're about to make a lot of money. You're about to get a support system from a community that understands you. And it's going to ultimately change your life. And I'm so excited because I'm getting tingles all over right now. So I really hope that you were guided. Pick any platform. Do your research. Write down things that you want to do. Eventually, you will let go of the fear enough to try. Okay? What do you have to lose? If you build your voice on one of these platforms, I promise you, the people will show up. Okay? And you'll start making money. You'll be financially free. And your life will completely change. So I hope that you made it through to the end of this video. I love you very much, and I can't wait to hear all about your new adventure and this financial freedom and this community. If you do end up starting some sort of a platform, please let me know. Love you. Bye.